a group of activists have set sail to try and break the siege on Gaza. This is momentous for many different reasons. One of them is that my girl Greta Thunberg, how dare you? How dare I imitate her so many times on stage? Greta is once again living up to her moniker of icon, legend, never gonna be a sellout queen. Like, I love her so much. She is one of a handful of activists that are on this boat from around the world. There's no American, which is a little bit upsetting, and they are trying to get to Gaza. They're on the Madeleine, and they are, you can track them actually. They're right now going through the Mediterranean, and they are trying to break the siege on Gaza, trying to get them much needed food and humanitarian aid. Here's what Greta sent, I believe, to Zateo.
I am currently standing on the Madeleine, the ship that on Sunday, June 1st, will attempt to again sail towards Gaza and to try to break the siege and open up a humanitarian corridor by delivering aid like food and medical supplies. The last time we attempted this, about a month ago, the boat Conscience that we were about to board, just a couple of hours before we were planning to board and set sail, it got bombed twice, and all evidence suggests that it was Israel who did it.
Oh my God.
So now we are here in Catania, outside of Sicily, to try to continue our mission to try again. Because currently we are watching a systematic starvation of 2 million people, a live stream genocide, and the world's silence is deadly. That is why we have to keep trying everything we can, even if the odds are against us, to try to protest and do everything we can to stand against Israel's atrocities and war crimes, and to support and stand in solidarity with the people of Palestine. So keep your eyes on deck, continue flooding the streets, organize, boycott, and do everything in your power to stand for Palestine.
Oh, she was your little climate change mascot until she started talking about Palestine, and that's how you know she's a real one. This is a woman who is just so good at not being anyone's puppet, not being like doing the thing that's going to be politically correct and right and righteous and not safe. And she did that by telling world leaders to basically F themselves on a world stage. And she's doing it now when she's standing for Palestinian human rights in the face of such a consensus that says, no, let's just continue to erase the people of Gaza and that will be all good. There are 11 other people on board. Rima Hassan, of the French Palestinian member of the European Parliament, Yasmin Akar from Germany, Baptiste Andre, Thiago Avila, Omar Faid, Pascal Marius, Yanis Mamdi of France, Swab Ordu of Turkey, Sergio Toribio of Spain, Marcos van Rens of the Netherlands, and Reva Viard. I'm probably butchering all of these names. Look, the other day also on May 31st, it was the 15-year anniversary of the murder of 10 or 9 people who were on a similar Gaza flotilla trying to break the siege of the region, who were killed by Israel. They were, I think, majority were Turkish activists, but this is like, there is a very real threat that she will be killed. This is what Israel does. The least they could do is perhaps seize it, board it, and try to like forcibly turn it around. And the most is possibly killing people. And that, in the case of the Gaza flotilla raid, the Freedom Flotilla in 2010, they boarded it and also 9 people were killed. I did, however, want to play, it seems like, not play, but show you that it seems like the death of someone like Greta Thunberg is exactly what ghouls like Lindsey Graham are hoping for. Because this is him tweeting out, hope Greta and her friends can swim. So good. So this is him just like openly, again, we've got like Representative Randy Fine, who's like, hey, we should nuke Gaza. And then, of course, a senator saying, I hope Greta and her friends can. So like, what if she is killed? What happens when she's killed? Are we just going to continue to blame her? I mean, it's truly sick type shit. But I have to just say, because one of my favorite characters of Game of Thrones was also, he's not on the ship, but Liam Cunningham of Game of Thrones, who's, I'm going to get this wrong, but he's basically like a advisor to the king, who's like, yo, the Red Witch is trying to like seduce you with her incredible rack. Do you guys remember this? And actually, Red Witch, hi, what's her name? Curice. I'm gonna find her name. She's super down with Palestine. We've DM'd before. I'm such a dick. He is supporting the flotilla. Liam Cunningham.
Okay, hi, I'm Liam. Yasmin, Tiago. If you look in the background, there's a beautiful boat. These beautiful people are going to be going to break the siege in Gaza. These are our coordinators, and if I may use it, they won't use the word our heroes. Please, tell them why you're here.
Hi, my name is Yasmin. I'm from Germany. I'm a German citizen, and I feel it's my duty to be here because Germany is the second largest weapon supplier to this genocide. For 19 months they have been supplying weapons over weapons. They have not stopped aiding and abetting the genocide. And I'm here on the Madeleine to sail to Gaza to deliver the much needed aid, because for 3 months we have been seeing nothing but destruction. I mean, 19 months of destruction, but 3 months we have been seeing starvation. And the world is supporting that. Instead of stopping the genocide, instead of upholding humanity and international law, they're stepping on it with their feet. And that is why we are here. And we hope we can get to Gaza to deliver this aid and to deliver hope and to tell the Palestinians that they are not forgotten, that we are in solidarity with them, with an action.
We are in solidarity with an action. So we're backing it up with, something real here. And I wanted just to let you guys know that there is a freedomflotilla.org tracker. You can see where they are. So they're making their way from Sicily over to Gaza. Obviously, Aki, here we go. And you can track them. And sometimes I'll log on to here and be like, are you guys okay? Like, I'm curious, to see how close they get and what happens. But these are true heroes. They have more moral fortitude than most of our electeds combined. And they're really trying to do the damn thing and walk the damn walk. And so nothing but solidarity for them. And if you are anybody with even any kind of platform or no platform at all, you can post in support of them. That's what they're asking. They're asking people to post about them so we know about them, so that if and when something awful happens and Israel does what it does, that we can't say we didn't know, or that there is more attention there. My whole thing is like, you should have probably also gotten Taylor. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the Swifties, just as a cohort, which I do think there's an overlap of anti-genocide, pro-Palestine Swifties. So that would be tight. If Taylor was on, Israel's so desperate to make it look like Taylor Swift and what was it, her bodyguard, like support Israel, that they would probably not kill people on board. But who knows? I mean, I'm a little embarrassed that there are no Americans here. But again, that's not, who knows? Maybe they were like, you've done enough. You're good. We're good on this. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.